Bad is the VA claims backlog. Well, I've got some bad news, fellow vets. It's bad and it's going to get even worse. All right, let me talk about this. The VA claims backlog. I need you to know what is going on, and I need you to understand what this means for your VA disability compensation claim and how long it might take you to get the benefits you deserve. All right, this is actual VA claim data. Okay, the Veteran Benefits Administration publishes this data online. Okay, now the first sobering statistic we're going to cover is something called the total number of pending claims. Okay, this is what's referred to as the claims inventory. Okay, now what a claims inventory of pending claims means, okay, this is how the VA describes it, is it includes a disability compensation pension claim that the VA has received, meaning a veteran has submitted a claim, and it requires further development and a decision by a claims processor. What this means is these are claims that have been submitted to the VA that are pending, meaning they need to be developed, they need to be reviewed, they probably need C&P exams, they need a VA rater to assign a rating. That number is now at its highest level since it's been reported publicly, which is July of 2012. Guess what, folks? That means more than a decade. Okay, the total number of pending claims right now is just under 1.1 million. I feel like I should put my finger up here like Austin Powers. 1.1 million. That's pathetic, VA. That means there's 1.1 million pending claims that claims adjudicators have not gotten to yet. That's the highest pending claims inventory in over a decade. So if you're sitting there going, why is the VA taking so long to review and rate my claim? Well, this is one reason. There are more claims than ever being submitted to the VA, particularly PACT Act related claims. And veterans, of course, who, were part of the 20 years of war in the Middle East, we're home with lots of issues and we're filing valid claims in record numbers. Okay. Got to do better. Claims inventory number, not good. All right, let's talk about the claims backlog. What the heck is a backlog? A backlogged claim is a claim that hasn't received a rating decision in 125 days or less. Okay, that means that it's over the 125-day mark. So the VA calls that a backlog claim. Well, guess what? I got more bad news. The number of claims in backlog is currently over 313,000, which is the highest number since 2014. Okay, so that's almost a decade in terms of the number of backlogged claims. All right, let's talk about what the VA is reporting about timelines for a disability claim. Right now, a fully developed claim, okay, that's a claim you can file online or with an accredited representative with all your documentation, all your medical evidence. You're telling the VA, review this information and this alone. You don't have to go look elsewhere. Everything you need is in this claim file. All my records, all my evidence, look at this, okay? That's a fully developed claim. Right now, the fully developed claim average days to complete is 146.8 days. That's the longest I've seen since I've been doing this, okay? And that's been a lot of years, folks. Again, not good. Non-fully developed claims, about 150 days to get a decision. So what the heck can you do about it? Well, how do you speed up your claim? Well, here's some things that I want you to think about. Regardless of the claims backlog, there are some tips and strategies you can employ to get a more accurate rating decision faster. Okay, I teach it here. It's called the SEM method. Strategy plus education plus medical evidence equals the VA rating you deserve faster. Why? Well, guess what, y'all? If you have the right VA claims strategy personalized to your situation, okay, you're very strategic and focused with the disabilities you're claiming and why you're claiming them, okay? that claim is more likely to get reviewed and rated faster. Why? Because you're not adopting a spray and pray approach. Okay. If you put together a VA disability claim, one claim, and you file a claim for 30 conditions, okay, that claim is going to take forever for the VA to review and adjudicate. Versus maybe you got a 30% VA rating, you're filing for a simple increase on headaches, and that's the one condition you're going to go for in that claim. That condition is likely to get reviewed faster. You're likely to get a C&P exam faster. You're likely to get a rating decision faster. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say be very strategic. Think of 1 to 3 disabilities per claim max, especially right now because of the backlog. Okay, so that's number one strategy, be very strategic and focused. The second thing, education. You gotta be educated, man. You gots to be. That's part of the reason why I founded VA Claims Insider, was because the VA disability education was so horrible. I was so stuck and confused, okay? I had no idea what I was supposed to do. That is why I put together this comprehensive educational program for you. You can get amazing free resources, by the way, on our website. We're the #1 VA disability blog in the world, according to keyword rankings, okay, for total number of keywords. Go to vaclaimsinsider.com/blog. Amazing. I mean, we are writing amazing content every single week. Okay. You need to be educated and prepped for your compensation and pension exam. Okay. And I've heard some people are like, well, there's companies out there, coaching veterans what to say in their C&P exams. That is flat out not true. Okay. What is true is we are absolutely arming you with what to expect at your C&P exam. Okay. We're telling you, hey, review the condition-specific disability benefits questionnaire that's posted publicly, so you know the approximate rating criteria and symptoms. Go review the law, CFR 38, Part 4, the schedule for rating disabilities. So you're educated, you know approximately where your symptoms lie, and then go in and tell your true story to the C&P examiner, okay? Guess what? Are you going to show up to an important job interview having not prepared? Having not reviewed your resume? Having not prepped for the questions they might ask you? Of course not. You're going to prepare. So why in the world would you not prepare for the #1 most important day in the VA disability claim process, so that the C&P examiner gets a good understanding of your medical diagnosis, the Nexus, remember that link or connection for service connection, which is critical, as well as your severity of symptoms. Okay, now remember, be thinking frequency, severity, and duration, okay, when thinking about severity of symptoms. So you have to be educated for your C&P exam. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, medical evidence. Medical evidence wins claims, period, end of story. If anybody else tells you different, I'm telling you right now, they is wrong. Okay, because medical evidence is what makes or breaks a VA disability claim. You either have enough or you don't. Okay, what medical evidence do I need, Brian? Well, you got to have a medical record that shows you have a medical condition diagnosed. Okay, if you don't have your disability diagnosed in a medical record, don't file a claim until you do. Okay, so get your butt to the doctor. That's what I tell fellow vets. Get your butt to the doctor, get your conditions diagnosed, and get your symptoms documented. What else? Do I need a Nexus letter? Here's the general rule of thumb. Okay, if you've been out of the service, you've been out of active duty military for more than a year, okay, and you're trying to prove direct service connection, I would get a Nexus letter. Why? Because you're past the 1-year presumptive period of where the VA presumes that all of your conditions are related to service. After 1 year, that goes away. So now the burden of proof is on you as the fellow vet. I would get a Nexus letter for those conditions if you've been out of the military for a year. Okay, that's for direct service connection. Yes, you need a Nexus letter for secondary service connection. It's actually in the law. Okay, so if you're trying to file a secondary disability claim for secondary service connection, meaning, your knees affected your back, your neck affected your migraine headaches, whatever, your tinnitus aggravated your headaches. By law, it actually states in Pillar 3 that a requirement is something called medical nexus evidence to explain how one condition could potentially cause or aggravate another condition. So if you're filing for secondary service connection, get a Nexus letter. All right. How do we help? This is what we do, y'all. Every single day I wake up and I think about you. How do I serve you better? How do I serve more veterans? How do I move veterans from being this statistic of stuck, frustrated, and underrated? Okay, the fact that about 25% of veterans in this country receive any VA disability benefits at all is shameful. That means 75% of you hearing my voice get nothing. I think that's wrong. I think that is wrong. And I am on a mission, as well as our team, to change that. Okay. Think about that. If there's 18.5 million veterans alive in the world today, that's the average number. 75% of them get nothing. Okay. I'm not a math genius, but that's millions and millions of veterans who don't have the VA benefits they should have. That's why I wake up every single morning to serve you. Okay. I've been there, y'all. I've been stuck. I've been frustrated. I've been underrated. I've dealt with horrible disability symptoms. I've got mental health issues. I've got physical pain issues. I've been through alcoholism, drug addiction, divorce, relationship struggles. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the friggin' t-shirt. I'm telling you, there's a way out. Okay. We can help you celebrate life change. You don't have to do this alone. Okay. We are in the foxhole with you, taking grenades on your behalf and guiding you on your journey to VA claim victory. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to chat with you. How do you join? VA Claims Insider.com. Once you're at that website, click the button that says start free now. Can't wait to help you change your life, y'all. 2024 is right around the corner. Nice little financial boost, benefits boost for you and your family. Probably help a lot. I love y'all. God bless you and your family. Brian Reese from Austin, Texas. We'll talk soon.